Hello, beautiful gamers. I hope you're all doing super well today. Today we are going to play this War of Mine. This is the final cut. It is a version of the game that I have never played before. I did play this game when it first came out several years ago, and I played lots and lots of it. I went through a phase of just playing lots and lots of it, and then I put it down and I just never really came back to it. I don't really have a reason as to why I never came back. I suppose I just got distracted with other games, as inevitably that's what happens, isn't it? I have purposefully stayed away from any news about this game, so I am going in more or less blind. So as you can see, I do have a continue button for my last attempt. I have absolutely no idea. That is going to be years old, that game save, so we're going to have another try with a brand new game. Oh, okay, so these are new. Okay, so this is different, because I seem to remember the way it worked before was you could choose individually who you wanted to play with, but I guess now they're deliberately grouped together. So for those of you who have never seen this game before, you basically have a group of survivors who are living in a war-torn country, and the objective, I suppose, is to keep everybody alive until the war is over. When I played this before, I only managed to do that once, because it's pretty tricky. You have to go out each night to find supplies, and you run into all sorts of situations where your survivors might get sick or injured. They can die just by getting ambushed or robbed, and it's pretty tricky. So I think we'll give ourselves like an easy go of things, just so I can familiarize myself with the new features of the game. So I think we're going to start with Katya, Bruno, and Pavel. So each survivor has a different set of traits. I'm sure everyone who plays this game says the exact same thing, but I absolutely love the art style of this game. It's so dark and miserable and atmospheric, and it just really helps to set the scene for the situation that these people are in my opinion. When the Civil War broke out, many people thought it would only last a couple of weeks. It's been years since government military surrounded the rebels in the capital, cutting off all supply lines. The civilian population trapped in the city are suffering from hunger, disease, and shelling. Katya met both Pavel and Bruno before the war. She used to be a reporter, while Bruno had his own television cooking show. Pavel was the star of the local football team. Katya even interviewed him once. Now they meet in dramatically different circumstances, looking for food and shelter. Alright, so Katya has bargaining skills, Bruno's a good cook and he is slightly sick, and Pavel's a fast runner. Okay, so Bruno's slightly sick. Let's, how do we move ourselves around here? Like this? Okay. Bruno's slightly sick. Let's get you sat down somewhere. Can we do that? Oh, okay, if I double click it makes him run. Can you sit? I want him just to relax. Okay. Katya. Let's see what we've got here. Where's Pavel going? Oh, he's gone to sit down. Okay. So it's the little hand icon. What should I make? Yes, a bed would be really good. So we need 6 of these, whatever those are. 8 wood components. 6 components and 8 wood. Alright, let's get you to move this out the way. Pavel. So I seem to remember we only have a certain amount of time really to, like, in each day, I think, to, yep, see it's 9 AM. So we only have a certain amount of time to, let's get Bruno to sit down, to you know, get things done in the house. So I think we're going to grab all of these. We've got some herbs, various herbs that can be used to make herbal medications and roll up cigarettes. Raw food, edible but would be more nutritious when cooked. 13 components. Sugar. There'll be no moonshine without sugar, essential for the fermentation process. Okay, so I guess we can use moonshine to, you know, bargain with. Catcher, what are you doing? Can you open that? It's locked. Some thoughts. Our shelter is one depressingly ugly ruin. We should do something about it. We only have one chair, we lack beds, and we have to sleep on the floor. It's hard to get a good night's sleep on hard, cold concrete, and the condition of those who are sick or wounded may drastically worsen. We don't have a radio. We don't know what's going on in the city. We really miss books. A good book could help us forget the horrors of war. Staying here is slightly better than living on the streets. We lack coffee and cigarettes. We have breaches in the walls. Our shelter is not safe and we have to be constantly on guard. Okay, so this, I guess, is sort of directing us as to what we should be doing. So let's look through here. Let's grab all of these. And look through there. Bruno. Let's see if we can get him to make some medicine for himself. Oh, what's this? A lockpick. Nice. Okay. So maybe Catcher can... Yeah, see this symbol has changed now. So Catcher... Okay, I understand that. What should I make? I think you should make... I don't want you to do that because I feel like you're going to make yourself more ill. Let's get Pavel to come down here and make a bed. Where should we put it? Where's safe? I guess down here is probably safe. Should we put it here? Catcher, can you dig through that lot? You can. Awesome. That's going to take her a while to do that. Pavel's almost done. I want to make medicine, look. Thought herbs were used for medicine. Okay, Pavel, what else can you be getting on with, bud? That's open. Awesome. I already feel like a little bit panicky because I know how harrowing this game can get. It is starting to get a little bit late. Catcher's almost done. What did you find? Nothing. I thought she was rummaging for stuff. Oh, it's locked. I thought she was rummaging for stuff. I guess she was just clearing it out of the way. Let's see if we can upgrade. Do an upgrade. I can hear ticking. I guess we have to end the day. So we need wood and components. I think maybe 7 PM is where we have to end the day. Quickly. Oh, yeah, it's getting late. That's locked. Are you gonna just force me to? I think it is gonna force me, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Alright, so at night we can take one of our people out if we want to go and look for, you know, food and supplies and things. So we're definitely going to keep Bruno in because he's not well, so we're going to get him to sleep in the bed. I think we'll keep Catcher in on guard, and because Pavel's a fast runner, we'll take him out to scavenge. So we've got our shelter here. So at the garage, there's some food, huge amounts of materials, some meds, lots of parts, possible trade, but caution is advised. What does it say here for the garage? Before the war, you could have your car repaired there. It was a decent family business run by an impulsive son and his elderly father. If they still live there, they might be willing to trade with us. Alternatively, we might find lots of useful parts there, and maybe even some food. So we could go there, we could go to a ruined block of flats, where there's some food, huge amounts of materials, some meds, huge amounts of weapons, lots of parts. This block of flats has seen some heavy fighting. Most people had fled the area before the Viceni rebels clashed there with the military. The battle is over now, and there should be many things left to scavenge because people were leaving in a rush. So it looks like there's possibly no danger there. And then we've got Decrepit Squat. It's been inhabited by the homeless since long before the war. They've always been struggling with the lack of food and might not have survived the recent shortages. They shouldn't be a threat, and we could find some useful things there. Huge amounts of materials, some weapons, lots of parts. Medicine, I feel like, is the priority. We need to keep Bruno alive, and if any, we don't want his condition to worsen, and if any of the others get sick or injured, we currently have nothing that we can do to help them. So I think we should go to the block of flats because it looks like minimum risk. We're going to find some weapons there, hopefully, and maybe some meds. So I think we should go there. So we can take things with us. We don't really need to take anything, do we? There's not much really that we can carry either. So the first thing that we're going to need to do when we're able is upgrade our backpack space. Okay. I'm like so on edge right now. What's this? This toy has seen better days. It's broken now, but it certainly brought a lot of joy to its previous owner. Shell casing, we can make firearm ammo out of them. Okay. Let's bring the components. They're all components, right? But they won't stack. They'll only go in stacks of 4. Okay, good to know. So we see how we've got line of sight. So we've got to be... We really got to keep an eye on things. Make sure we're not going to get, like, ambushed, because we currently have no way to defend ourselves. Oh no. Oh, okay. I read the first part of that sentence, so oh my god. The baby carriage isn't empty. A few objects lie scattered inside. A rattle, a smiling red crab, well worn by baby teeth, a feeding bottle half full of congealed mass. It was probably a baby formula. Someone must have left in a terrible rush, or maybe didn't need them anymore. Hopefully it was just that they were in a rush. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anyone in there, so let's just have a look through this pile. We really want some meds. Coffee. Roll-up tobacco, fertilizer. Oh, okay, so we can have a garden. Some mechanical parts and electrical parts. Just take them all. We can always put some stuff down if we need to. Food. Okay, we definitely want that. Casings. Let's just take as much as we can here. Oh, I can only carry stacks of 2 for the wood. That's fine. These are not unique items, so we can come back for these if we need them. What's this? Weapon parts. Food. Why can I not take that? Quality roll-up. Roll-up. Oh, it's a quality roll-up or a roll-up? Okay. Books. Let's drop those. Let's bring the books. I really want to bring the food, and these are just vegetables. Let's put the fertilizer down. We don't need that. Let's bring the food. And let's see what else we find. I think meds really is the priority here, so there's a TV on up there, which is a little bit concerning, isn't it? Oh, gunpowder. Actual bullets. Yep, taking that. This is definitely a good place to come back to. Does that mean it's, yeah, okay, I need a saw blade. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to come back here. I think that's everything we're going to be able to take from here, isn't it? Okay, so we've got some coffee. We've got a quality roll-up. Raw food. Some vegetabilities. Components, wood. Components. We've got one bullet, which is useless to us right now, obviously, because we don't have a gun. But okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'll run to exit. There's a button for it. Yeah, okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that, honestly. Yeah, cool. Let's see if anything kicked off whilst we were gone. Hopefully not. No? Okay, good. Day 2. Hello, look at all this stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. Well, you might be able to, mate. It's alright. This night was calm.